Oh my god, why did it not pick up the stream? I'm sitting here talking the whole time. Oh my god. Oh man. I didn't hit stream. What a smart person I am. Sitting here doing the review and everything. Either way, why did it pick up? Oh my god. Let's start this over. Well, the one good thing is I already know kind of where I'm at with what to talk about, what I like and don't like with figures. So we got Lord Leviticus out of here. So we pulled him out of the box. And just so you know, guys, I already started doing the review. Anyway, here is the box. Let me know if the sound is a little bit better tonight, and if the camera is the light on the stand. Let me know if that's a little bit better. So we got Lord Leviticus out of the box. He looks really cool. I like his colors really pop. And one thing that I noticed when I was taking him out before was I haven't seen the clips removable or the magazines removable from the bolters since the very first couple of runs of these figures. So yeah, how's the light, by the way? I feel like the light's a lot better too. It's really picking up the gold embellishments on the figure. Like if you take last week's review, which I did for the Traitor from the Sons of Horus, even he pops a whole lot more. So I think that this is the way to go as far as the lighting. And one thing that I was saying before too was I actually threw up my back this morning. So that was quite fun. What's up, Smoke? How does it look, by the way? Does it look better? Yeah, good. So one thing, I'm sitting here talking to myself for the last 20 minutes, by the way. I forgot that I didn't press stream. It's like the second time I've done that. I don't know why. But the one thing that I think that I'm going to start doing is I think I'm going to start doing these reviews like this. I think that when I get a figure in, I'm going to give you guys an alert, and that night or next day, I will do a review like this, right? We'll do, instead of doing, because I'll be honest with you, I'm too much of a perfectionist to immediately do a review that I can record and edit. Like I wind up taking too much time and I try to make everything perfect. So this is a way for me to get reviews out of things immediately as they come in. And I'm not going to kill myself trying to get these out, but like if I get something in and I have the time, I'm going to let you guys know, and we're going to do a live review, right? So for instance, Lord Leviticus came out this week, and it was really easy to do. And I just want to get this set up because I think I'm going to move away from more of the recorded stuff for reviews. I'll still do it on, like, for instance, certain videos where, like, for instance, like Imperial Knight, when he comes in, like, there's no way I'm going to get, like, you see the size of my hand? There's no way I'm going to get the Imperial Knight on this stand. There's no way. So I'm going to do a full blown out review on Imperial Knight. Same thing with Bathier when he comes a year from now, right? I'll do a review on him. But for these type of figures and everything, I think I'm just going to do reviews like this. And if you guys are cool with it, I think that this is the way to go. But yeah, looking at the Lord Leviticus and moving him over to the side here, he is really cool. I really like his, you could tell with him, he's definitely influenced, or at least you could see the resemblance of, or the, where his power armor helmet was. And what is the deal with the top knots? I don't get it. Like, if I had long ass hair, there's literally no way I would have a top knot. But and Abaddon is like one of like the perfect examples of that. But this figure, I was talking about it before, or I was looking at it when I was comparing him to the Praetor from last week, and they have about the same as joints, but he feels like he's a little bit. He feels like he's a little bit less loose, I would say, but he's really cool, man. This is the first World Eaters figure I have. I have all of the Black Legion. I'm starting to collect the rest of the Horus figures, the Sons of Horus rather. And yeah, he's cool. Very nice. There's no, like, the joints aren't super tight. Like, you're not going to have a problem out of the box, at least mine, with moving him around. Some of his equipment that he's coming with is, we got his power pack, which is painted beautifully. Like, it is really, really nice. Really nice. The golds on this really, really pick up nice, dude. It's really good. I got it cropped up. Yeah. Yeah. I was noticing that. You can see his white. He's showing off, man. Hey, man, if you got the body, doesn't matter your age. He's like over 1,000 years old, right? But he looks cool. I like his head sculpt. He's got the top knot. His hair is not articulated. And like I said before, his bolter has the removable clip, or magazine rather, but he doesn't have a sculpted bolt round like some of the original, like the first run figures had. And then we have his chain axe, I guess. It's not really. I mean, he just got these ridges in his axe. But this looks cool and it's solid. Looks like it comes off. No, it doesn't. And then he's got a, I guess if you don't have the bolter in his hand, he can have a bolter sculpted on the back. And I was actually asking this question about Xiphon, which was announced last week for Dominicus, right? He's one of the very first, well, I think one other figure has the holsters on his thighs, and so you can put the actual guns inside of his holsters. Most of the time, this is what I've seen JOYTOY go with, where they'll have a sculpted pistol bolter on him, right, with and without. Now, he doesn't come with a unsculpted, right, an unholstered gun. So I guess he's just saying he has two of the bolter pistols, right? And then he comes with only 2 sets of hands, which is fine, right? Because we don't need, at least I don't need to justify the $150 cost on this thing, and I'll get to his bull in a second. But he only comes with 2 sets of hands. He comes with an extra pistol grip hand. He has a gripping hand on him already, and he comes with another gripping hand. He doesn't come with any fists, which is fine. I don't need fists on my character. So, but the paint on this figure is really good. I love the gold. The gold and red really pops. And then on his feet, I think this is the first time I've seen this, where they've had like painted and sculpted rivets in the bottom of the feet. So he's getting the full treatment here. But again, on the back, looks cool. And he's got the skulls hanging from his waist stuff, his waist armaments. But he's cool. So let's throw his power pack. All right, no problem. Normally I have to heat that up, but he has no problem with his power pack. And it's fully on there, no problem whatsoever. But yeah, he's looking pretty cool. What's up? What's up, Astro? Yeah, so on Xiphon, Dominicus Xiphon, he actually has, if you look at him, he actually has holsters for his guns. So he doesn't come with sculpted, guns in his holsters. So it's pretty cool. Oh, good. My other chat's working now, finally. I guess because I know why it wasn't working. I am an idiot. I am not smart. But yeah, so this looks cool. So any questions about Invocatus before we move on to his mount? Because I have the mount's head heating up right now because it comes out inside of the box. It doesn't come together. So I had to heat it up. So any questions from the chat before I move on to his mount, which doesn't have a name, by the way? No questions from the chat. Cool. All right, we will move on. So here is the mount, and we'll put Invocatus over here. We'll keep him still in line so you guys can see him. We'll throw his weapons on his hands once we put him onto the mount. So here's his mount. And this thing is cool, dude. I really that's okay, Jay. If there's something, again, if there's a question or if you guys want to see something specifically on the figure, let me know. But this is a very cool mount. When I was looking at him, so you can see the paint apps, he's got the World Eater symbols on his back thigh and his shoulder, his front shoulder, and they have some orange red paint on them, and the camera's picking it up quite nicely, actually. And he's got the sculpted chainmail. It's a little bit of a pliable material. I love the matte black that's on here. This is really cool. And then he's got, by the way, these are sharp as hell. These are probably the sharpest things that I've seen any JOYTOY figure come with. And these are not, these are a little bit pliable, but man, dude, you can spike your hand on these things. This is as bad as the Diablo figure that I have with all the spikes. These things do not move. But these are the stands for what Lord Invocatus is going to stand on with this figure. And his saddle is really nice. I love the paint apps for, you can see like some of the dry brushing that they did in spots on here. And then moving to the other side of the mount, this looks cool. Very cool. And then on the bottom of the feet, sculpted, you can see, well, first of all the articulation is really good. Actually, each of these move. This is because it's on a ball joint. His hooves move, and they're very solid. And his calves move also because they're on a joint. They're on a ball joint somewhat. But this also moves also. So he's got swivels on all portions of his leg. And this is a very solid mount figure. Now, I don't have the head on here because I'm heating it up, and I'll throw it on there in a second. But he's got everything. And I was a little unsure when I first got him what kind of an animal or something. But he's 100% supposed to be a bull. 100%. He's got his little articulated tail. He's got his saddle. He's got here on his face, you'll see he's got the ring around it running through his nose as a bull. But he's really cool. The Monster Force werewolf is the sharpest toy I own. All of his fury parts hurt like hell. Dude, I spike here, I can easily put this through my finger. And the Diablo figure that I have from 5K, I think it was 5K Toys. He is like a pain to even handle. If he had these spikes on him, he would be you wouldn't be able to pick him up. So this looks cool. I love, again, one thing I want to show you. Actually, I'll move Invocatus out of the picture here really quickly because I wanted to show you a size comparison between the bull and some other. Smoke. You'll know what I'm talking about because I showed you pictures before. So this is my Grey Knight's Dreadnought, right? And comparatively to size-wise, let me get him into picture there. The bull isn't terribly bigger, but you can see the Dreadnought's still bigger. But one of the things with this bull is he is heavier. The Dreadnought is very light in the fact that you can tell because it has so much girth up top and it has such a smaller body from the lower perspective, right? His legs and his torso is very small, and that's because of how the miniature is sculpted. But the bull is a way, I would say it's definitely a little bit heavier. I haven't even looked at the weight of the figure, but the bull is definitely heavier. Oh man, dude! Even the attention to detail on the little rivets, very cool. So let's grab the head. I think it's hot enough. By the way, I was saying before, I threw my back out today. Sucks. All right, so he comes with this. Ouch. He comes with a necklace around his neck, and then it's just this nicely softened up. His head is pretty cool. Not out of here. I'm full, but the head is pretty cool. It's got this huge. Again, the spike on this is so. Even heated up, this thing is really sharp. Really sharp. What's up, Blake? What's going on, dude? I am just reviewing the figure that you have. Let's do this. Let's say. Let me fix something really quick. I should be able to fix that. And there we go. I think that works now. Check. There we go. That's why. It was working before, but I just didn't have it. Yeah, dude, the figure is awesome, dude. Did your bull, by the way, did his head come out of the... Did his head not come attached in the box as well? This is going to be a pain to get on. Oh my god, dude. This is going to be a real pain to get the head on. Oh man, I heated this up a lot too. Let me try this again. It is being blasted with heat. So did yours was attached? Yeah, mine is not attached in the box. Not broke, but it's not attached, so it's going to take a little bit of elbow grease to get it on there. But yeah, I am very impressed with this. It is quite, dude. I was just saying the stands for where the figure's feet go. These things are sharp as hell, dude. These are the sharpest. These are easily the sharpest toy things that I've come across, and I have the Diablo figure. This is some sharp stuff, dude. But it's fine because it's not a kid's toy. But bringing Invocatus back over, he pops, man. He is a really nice figure. I'm very tempted to open up the other World Eater figure that I got, but yeah, he's really nice. He stands really well in size comparison, standing next to the bull. He's not too bad. You can't really see the size there, but this would be the size. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then his necklace, or his collar rather, that he has, keep holding a necklace, is pretty cool. But the figure, I keep wanting to like grab it and pull it out of frame and just like mess around with it. This is, man, this was a throwaway, not a throwaway figure, but I ordered him on a whim because I needed 2 World Eaters to go with Angron when he was announced a couple weeks ago. And so, you know, I just ordered him and I ordered another World Eater. But man, dude, this is actually really cool. I really like these figures. I really like this bull. This is a really cool figure. Much cooler than I thought it was going to be. Man, you know what? I knew right when I was doing that animation that I put out that he was going to be awesome. Because the way that the animation started picking him up, and actually it was because of the animation that I realized it was a bull, because of the way that it had the mouth moving. I was like, oh shit, it's a bull. Because I was a little unsure. I saw the hooves, but I couldn't get at exactly what it was. But this is a really cool figure, dude. I am extremely happy with this. Again, it's 150. I think I paid, yeah, it was 150 and then free shipping from Cool Toys Club, which, by the way, I'm an affiliate. So if you want, follow the link in the description. But yeah, free shipping from them, 150 bucks. I figure, I guess the figure's about 40. So the bull was about 110, right? So bull's about 110. A little pricey, but again, I think it's awesome. I think that this is a very solid mount. And again, when you compare it to like the Dreadnought or similar priced items from JOYTOY, this has a lot more girth to it than, and it weighs a lot more than a lot of the other stuff that they've had come out. So, all right, so let's see if the head is ready to go. And this is gonna be a trial, because this head is sharp, and I can already tell. I'm gonna have to do this off camera a little bit, where you can kind of see me. Oh, I got it. Yes. Yes, I got it. Oh, dude, I'm so happy. Dude, he looks so cool. Oh, wow. Dude, I'm so happy right now. Dude, this, I know I got to put it back on camera, but like, wow. Dude, yeah, I was gonna say, man, so I collect the Black Legion figures, right? So I only have a couple. Like, I'm trying to be good. Okay, I'm trying, because JOYTOY puts out so much stuff that I can't collect everything. I just wouldn't have any room. My wife would kill me. Yeah, he's even got a little bit of scuffs on the bottom of his torso. Man, this thing is so cool. He's got his articulated little hand holes here. His face is so cool, dude. Got this humongous, I guess that this is supposed to come, dude, he's got this humongous chain like horn thing, and he has his articulated nose ring, his jaw is articulated, his tongue is articulated, he's got his little his chain whiskers. Oh, this is such a cool figure, dude. Man, I'm really happy with this. All right, so let's get Lord Leviticus on here. Well, let's throw his weapons in his hands first. So we got his axe. You know what I appreciate is if you guys know this from collecting some of the first JOYTOY figures that they had come out, the hands were hella hard to try to get the weapons into. These are a much softer plastic on the hands, and so look how easy that went on. That went on bing bang boom, no problem. Same thing with the pistol. Man, this is, oh dude, such a good figure, dude. I'm actually really shocked at how good this is. I wasn't, like I said, not that this is a throwaway, but I wasn't expecting a ton from this figure. Now, how does this go on the mount? So we'll move his shoulder blades forward. And then, oh man, dude. He fits, because they do the splits so well on these figures. Man, let me go to the big camera, because I want to show you from the front. Look at this. So cool, dude. He sits on really sturdy. He doesn't sit on like the Masters of the Universe Classics He-Man figure. Like, he sits on here really nice. Oh, dude, and this is such a solid piece, dude. Really cool, dude. And from the front, you can see the bull. Get out of focus so it doesn't look at me. There you go. Oh, dude, he is such a cool, man, this bull is so good, dude. I am surprised that I am liking this as much as I am, dude. Dude, it is, I'm just reading Smokes. What's up, Jaeger? Yo, dude, this is so cool. Oh man, dude. They knocked it out of the park with this. Yeah, I'm the same way with the hands, dude. On some of the hands of some of the early figures, like I had to turn the camera off and like fight with the figure for like 20 minutes to get the hand on. But let me go back to the side view. Let's go over here. There we go. But oh, dude, this is so cool. Oh, I forgot to put the. Damn it! I know I forgot something. Oh, actually, now the head's coming off easy. I forgot to put his collar on. All right, let's see if I'm cursed here. Come on, go on nicely. Oh, dude, it went on perfectly. Look at that. Now I have to do a redone on the camera. Let me go back to full screen. Look at this. So cool, dude. This mount, outside of like the World Eater symbols on his shoulders and on his side, like he's got the same colors as the Black Legion. Dude, this can easily be a mount for Abaddon if you wanted to. Easily. It's got the chaos symbols on there outside of the World Eater symbols. Like this could easily be a mount for Abaddon. Easily. And if I hadn't thrown out my back, I would immediately go grab my Abaddon, which is down on the bottom. But this is such oh man, dude, I am really happy with these figures, dude. Really happy. I am completely shocked at how good this set is. Especially the World Eater figure of Lord Leviticus. I'm very shocked. He's got a couple of things which are new. We got the returning of the magazine removal from the bolter, right? He's got these awesome gold highlights all over him, which thank goodness the camera is really picking up quite well. But yeah, dude, let's jump over to the chat. Let me see what you guys think. So Jay is saying it looks rad, and then Jaeger is saying NGL wants me to invest in any of the Catch Chandra, Love Beast mounts, feel tired aspects of mine. Yeah, dude, I am very, very, very happy with this figure. Very happy. I am a little bit shocked at how good this figure is, and the mount is like crazy good, dude. I like wanna keep. I know I have to keep it like right here, but I want to keep picking it up and holding it straight to the camera. Oh, dude, yeah, the weight is so nice on it, dude. It feels so durable. It feels, again, if you compare the figure and you compare the bull, right, as far as like how much, I think it was $150 I paid from Cool Toys Club for the two of them. If you compare, like, you break down the price, you figure Lord Leviticus is like about a $45 or 40, let's say $40 figure, and then the mount would be about 110, right? Which would bring the price up to 150. But if you compare the mount with like comparable other things that JOYTOY has made, it's really good. Like, for instance, like I said, I showed the Dreadnought before. Here's the, let me get Leviticus out of the way for a second. Here's the armored Sentinel from the Cadian forces, right? And again, these larger vehicle type figures are a lot, they're a lot hollower than these. So it's really nice to get like a mount that is, dude, this thing is so heavy and girthy. I could literally throw this at somebody and like totally injure them. If you wanted to. Dude, I'm telling you, these stands are like dangerous, dude. These are definitely dangerous stands. But, oh man, this is so cool. Oh, dude. Oh, like I said, I threw up my back returning those. I have to get a new roof for my house, and I went and I tried to replace the shingles myself. Long story short, I wound up getting up on the roof, and realizing like I need to hire somebody to do this. And then I would try to return the shingles that or not the shingles today to Home Depot, and then they're not too heavy, but I haven't worked out since I've had the surgery, so I'm not in great shape. And I like pulled a muscle in my back, so I'm like in super pain right now, dude. So, but dude, this is such a cool figure set, dude. I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy. Let's see, what is he saying? Did you get the Space Wolf mounts? No, I did not. So actually, Blake, do you have the Space Wolf mounts? Because I remember looking at those when those had come out with the first run of the figures, kind of. But I remember looking at those wolf mounts and thinking those are pretty hollow looking. They don't look very sturdy. But this bull is definitely not it, dude. They are also. So they're the same. So they're also like the bull is what you're saying? Because this is such a good, oh dude, he is so cool. Both of them in there were must. Oh, okay. See, now that kind of changes my mind with the, well, I'm not a Space Wolf fan, but dude, oh man, even the collar, it hangs perfectly. Dude, this is such a good figure. I'm really surprised at how much I like this set. Really surprised. This makes me want to open that extra World Eaters figure that I got. Where is he? The floor. I hurt my back, so it's too far to reach. Oh man, dude, this is so cool. Man. So cool, dude. Yeah, I'm very happy. Like I said, I'm trying to buy 2 of the figures, each of them that I get a Primarch of. So I got Angeron, so I needed to get 2 World Eaters, and then Invocatus was there, and I was like, sure, why not? I might as well. And he is amazing. He is amazing. A bit different quality, but do it. Do you have the one with the circle banner on his back? No, you're talking about the figure. Actually, let me. The other World Eater I bought was, I'll go to the full, actually I can throw him on here. Let me move the bull out of the way. We'll move Lord of Invocatus up there. So I bought him because he looked the most like a KHORNE, like a World Eater helmet. That helmet is like iconic. Yeah, I didn't get the banner one. World Eater figures. Yeah, dude. I am quite shocked. This is actually having me question. Dude, the gold on him pops so well, dude. You know, this would make such a cool diorama. I'm just gonna stick these in with my Chaos Marines from the Black Legion. Yeah, they're all gonna be one happy one happy Chaos family. Dude, they're so cool. I really want to open up this Khorne Berserker, but this kind of goes into what I was saying before. Not sure if you guys heard me, but what I'm going to do is it's kind of my own fault because I take so long on these damn reviews. I am going to, the next couple of reviews that I have that are in the works are going to be my last produced reviews. I'm going to do reviews like this from now on. I'm going to get the figure, and because I have a really good camera and I have a nice setup here, I'm going to let you guys know. Obviously, I'll keep making it better and better, but the lighting is really good. But what I'd like to do is, like, once I get a figure in, I'll either do it that day, or if it's close to a Friday, before we do any game streaming, we'll do a quick review. I'll open them up so you guys can see them, and we'll do it like that. And again, for larger type of scale stuff, like, for instance, the Imperial Knight that's coming, obviously, he's not going to be able to fit here. So either I'm going to do a full review, or I'll throw the camera kind of like what I did for that review for the Nemesis Dread Knight. And I think that that was a live review. And I'll do the same thing where I have it set up in my huge diorama to the left, and we'll do a review like that. But all of my reviews moving forward, I am pretty positive. Open up with the plastic first for prison. No, I don't have the heating pad. I have, you know what actually I have attached to my back is my wife had bought me electric therapy. So it's like shocking my back with electric therapy. So that's kind of helping the pain right now. It's just a pulled muscle. So, but moving forward, we're going to do, what's up, Jay? You missed the full, dude, this is, dude, if you have a chance, go back and watch it later. These figures are so cool, dude. I'm actually shocked at how good the bull is. I'm quite shocked. I should have realized when I was doing that animated review how cool it was, because it started picking up some stuff I didn't realize. But going again, like final verdict on these, and like I said, I'm gonna start doing all of my reviews like this. We're gonna start doing just live shit all the time. So I would say out of 10, this is easily, this set price and you throw everything together, this is easily an 8.59. This is such a cool set, dude. The figure is put together really nicely. Lord of Viticus is amazing. The bull is so cool, dude. Again, the paint on him is great. His collar is awesome. His articulation is great. Dude, he has so much articulation. Like, he can get into any position that you want a mount to get into without any problems. And he doesn't have, for all of his articulation on his joints, he doesn't have any loose or weird points that he's not going to be fully on there with the figure. And then the figure fits on there perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, it's between an 8, a 5, or a 9. I have to say, everything about this figure, I love that they're returning to the removable magazines on the bolters. I don't know if that's a thing that they're doing, but that's cool. And everything about Lord Viticus is awesome. Like, you look at the gold on his power pack, just really cool. And you got the sculpted bolter on his waist. Very cool. Again, there isn't a lot of shading on him, but I think you can kind of get away with that pretty easily because of the World Eaters and the color scheme of them. I would like to see a little bit more shading on the red, but that's kind of nitpicking at this point, to be honest with you. The bull is perfect. Bull is perfect. Maybe a little bit of shading on the gunmetal pieces, but that's kind of like nitpicking at the most. But yeah, like, this is such a cool set. Again, like I said, 8.5 for me easily. 8.5. So, yeah, so moving forward, like I said, guys, we're going to do reviews like this. We're going to do live reviews. We're not going to, I have a couple more reviews. What do I have? I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder and the 2 Foot Soldiers. I have to finish that review. I have to finish my custom hit and run figure classified review. And I have to finish the Super 7 Ultimates figure, the Rat King, which is the last one I'm getting, which is why I'm doing a review on him. But moving forward, we're gonna go through all of my JOYTOY figures like this. All of them. Every single one. We're gonna do the Primarchs like this. We're gonna do those extra heads that I got. And I'm happy because I was trying to figure a way to do the reviews, because I get into my own head sometimes with these reviews. Like, I wound up taking so long, and I want to add, like, the hit and run review should have been done, but I'm adding like so many extra things to it. And if you see my reviews, like, you can see like I'm adding like a lot of stuff to it, but they take forever. And I have such a backlog of figures, I have to get through them. So this is going to be perfect. So as long as you guys are okay with this, if you like the format of this, if you like the setup, how everything worked tonight, if you like the sound, the camera, this is exactly how I'm going to do my reviews from now on. This is fun for me, and I get to interact with you guys. If there's anything that you want to see, you'll be able to see it live. And yeah, so we're gonna start blasting out reviews, dude. You guys are gonna start getting notifications very quite a lot about doing these reviews like this. So all right, guys, it is now 12:04. I am going to jump off for a couple minutes, and then I'll be back on around 1. I think I said 1 o'clock is the next stream, right? We're going to do some gaming tonight. And if you guys can, make sure you vote on the poll that I have up on the YouTube page for the next game. Because what I'm going to do is, I think 3 times a week Space Marine 2 is a bit much. So we're going to start another game on Sunday nights. And we're going to play through that game. And then there's 3 games up there you guys can choose from. So awesome. Yeah, I listen, I love these type of format for reviews. I'm not sure if you guys would prefer like the full blown out review, but there are other people who do it quicker than I do. I'm not going to say better, but I'm going to say quicker than I can get these reviews out. But I like these. I like this, and I have the equipment to support it. Like you're looking at a 4K camera that I have set up, and then I have the lighting, I have the microphone, and then I have a good 4K camera that you're seeing me through. So I think that this works out. I think this is what we're gonna do from now on. And what I'll do, it'll be easy too, because what I'll do is I'll put either on the Discord or YouTube. You guys can vote during the week, whatever bunch of figures I have, and then you guys can figure out whichever figures you want to do on that night. Again, I'll figure out what night. Maybe it will be Saturday night. We'll do the review, and I'll have a couple of figures. But yeah, moving forward, this is going to be the format for it. So again, one other thing I want to let you guys know, I am going to put up on the Discord page, I'm going to put another chat in there. And then if you're watching this and you're not in the Discord, that's okay. I am going to put pictures of my Wraith patches, which is one of the ones you see here, which is a glow-in-the-dark one. And you guys can tell me which one you want, and then you message me on Instagram your address, and I'm going to send you out one of the patches. Now I have this one. I have the white glow-in-the-dark. I have the slate gray. I have a OD military green, and I have a tan of the patches. So what I'd like to do, because I'm going to start to set up my eBay store, and I'll put those up on eBay, but I want to make sure I get out free patches to you guys who are channel members first, and you guys get these patches. And then when I get the special patch that's being put together, I want to actually share with you guys over the next couple of weeks the design the patch company's doing for that, and get your guys' input, because that's going to be going to me at San Diego at New York Comic Con this year and Legion's Con, and I'll have those as well. Those are going to be a purity symbol, kind of like what you see on the chair behind me, with an integrated Wraith patch kind of melting into it. So it should be pretty cool. So yeah, dude, again, let me know. Again, I'm going to put up on the chat for Discord, and you guys can pick. I'll put pictures on there of each patch. You guys can pick which patch you want. Then you message me on Instagram your address with the patch that you want, and then I'll send it out to you over the next couple. I want to get them out probably in the next 2 weeks. So again, same thing, Blake. Oh, dude, I appreciate you guys. That's why I don't do, like, I have available super chats and I have available memberships, but I'm not going to do that stuff. Like, it's cool for other people if they want to do it, but like, I'm doing this for fun. And if you guys want to support me, you can do like affiliate links or stuff like that. Or if you want to buy something that has my name on it, like, that's how you guys can show support. Not from super chats and other things. Like, I want you guys to get actually something in your hand, because this is fun for me. So, all right, guys, I am going to kill it here, and I'll be back at 1. Well, actually, probably at 12:30, because I want to start creating my Grey Knights armor. So I'll be back on streaming probably about 20 minutes. Space Marine 2, and yeah. All right, guys, I'm Wraith. I'm out again as usual, guys. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. All right, guys, later.